Morning, Mark.
How are you, Steve?
I'm well.
Good.
We're taking a look at LSB 516, Wake Awake for Night is Flying.
Wacht auf.
Wacht auf. This was the same theme as the cantata we did last
Yes, we did a cantata back in December, and Bach took this very well-known tune by Philipp Nicolai and turned it into a beautiful cantata, one of his best known. Sleeper's Wake is sort of what it's colloquially known as.
So this was written before, and then Bach developed it.
Yes, yeah, Bach, like he did with so many other things, he took the tune that had a little bit of a dance to it. He sort of ironed it out, evened it out, made it a little bit more smooth and easy to sing, and that's what a lot of people know of today when they think of that.
There's a lot here to develop. Thematically, what Nicolai writes is, it's several metaphors all kind of work together into this sense of anticipation for Christ coming again,
right,
and all things being made wondrously, amazingly beyond your imaginationly good, right?
There's an adverb in there.
There was something that I screwed up, but
yeah.
And so the idea is, wake up, because all of this stuff is what's coming. Why would you be distracted with, the minutia that you allow to divide your soul and frustrate you?
Yeah.
Right. When this is what's everything's adding up to.
Well, it's based on the parable too that Jesus tells, and it's about the virgins, which. If this parable, I think, were told in 21st century America, everybody would just go crazy. Like, you just say the word virgin and everybody kind of goes hee hee hee. But this is it's such a good parable to think about, and to think about the idea of, you have two groups of people. One group that has prepared and has had their lamps trimmed, right? So in other words, it's like they had fresh batteries in their flashlight, basically, is kind of
cell
another way
phones
to see
recharged.
it. Their
cell phones were charged. They got the text when the bridegroom was on his way. That's right. Yeah, the other ones.
If the bridegroom could Snapchat, I don't even know what Snapchat is. But then you have this other group of people who are totally unprepared, and they're like, wait, even though I watched the Weather Channel, I didn't know a hurricane was coming, yada, yada, yada.
They weren't really concerned with what was really going on.
Right.
They were too distracted by whatever they had going on in their mind, whether that was laziness or distraction or whatever.
Right. But now fast forward to 21st century, lo and behold, that still happens.
We're a little distracted.
Right. Not
or lazy.
Regardless of the idea of the last day, right? Because that's really what the parable is about. It's actually about, here comes Jesus ready to save his bridegroom, or his bride, the church, and y'all better be ready.
Well, and if only our attention could be on him, the one guy who's ever been good in this whole show, the one guy who actually had the power to save, who was raised from the dead, right? If everything was left in his hands, maybe we wouldn't have the mess, right off.
Yeah.
From the beginning.
Right.
But he is going to come again. It is going to be glorious and overwhelm everything with what's good. And therefore, if you're someone who's not good, right, if you've staked your hope in things that are really ephemeral and fleeting, wake up.
Yeah.
Wake up, because now's your time to be in on what's really, truly good.
Yeah.
It's what Christ alone is doing.
Yeah, and the way that this is written originally in the German, it's my understanding of it is that it's not like somebody poking you and saying, wake up. It's kind of like a splash of cold water and a smack across the cheek. It's like, get up, know? It's like, it's more than just a suggestion. It's a cry.
What's the tune like in this? I can't actually bring it to mind right now.
Sure. Well, there's two different tunes that people associate with this. Obviously, you have the actual tune, "Wake, awake, for night is flying." Those aren't the right notes, but it's close enough. But then you have what Bach did with the second verse in the first, second, third, fourth movement of the cantata, which is the Sleeper's Wake theme, which I'll post a link to it here on the video.
Is that something people would recognize?
Yes, that's arguably what more people would recognize because of what Bach did, because of the cantata. That's what, when I was doing this cantata and I said, we're going to be doing Wacht auf, some of the people were like, huh? And then I said, Sleepers Wake. And they went, oh, yeah, I know that. Dum dee da dum da dum da dum dee dum da da dum. You know, they knew it.
Oh, I know that one.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I know that one.
Right?
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. Okay, cool. I can't get it in the right.
There you go.
tune,
That's
but-
okay. But yeah, take a look at the. I'll link a video here so that you can go watch the cantata. We had a professionally made video from the performance. It's really first class.
Yeah, I've seen it. It's
So
pretty
you can
cool.
go watch it. Yeah. So.
Hey, thank you, Mark.
But yeah, absolutely. I'm looking forward to singing this with you. This is a fun Sunday because I really like this song. And of
Well,
course,
yeah, and everything. We're getting to the end of the world stuff. Right?
We are, yeah,
End of the
we
church
are.
year, or Advent
geez,
too. All has end
Christmas
of
is
the world
coming.
theme. Christmas is
Oh,
coming.
boy.
So
On
this
that
is always
note.
a fun time of the year for scriptures and music.
Yeah.
We'll
so,
see you Sunday.
Yeah, join us for worship and get to sing a lot of fun music. Have a good week.
Be well.